Starting with my eyes, I'm going to prime them with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. Taking this bone colored eyeshadow from my Carly Bible palette, I'm going to set my primer in place. Next, I'm taking this pink shade and I'm going to work this into my crease as a transition. Now I'm using this mauve color to deepen my outer V. Finally, using this plum color, I'm going to deepen my outer V even more. And I'm going to blend it out using the mauve color. For my lid color, I'm using this shimmery pink shade and I'm spraying my brush with Fix Plus to make it more pigmented. Going back to the bone color, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Now using this Sephora liquid eyeliner, I'm going to do winged liner. Moving on to my face, I'm priming with Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer, and I'm focusing this in my T-zone. For foundation, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm focusing this on the upper half of my face. You'll see the bottom half of my face looked lighter after this, and it's because I didn't think I was going to go right in with a white color, so I used a really light foundation because I thought that's what I was going to use, but I ended up just covering it in white anyways, so I'm just skipping that step. Now I'm concealing my under eyes a little bit with my Naked Skin Concealer. And then setting that with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. We're going to come back to the eyes after the skull, but I was just anxious to start. So I'm going to start mapping out what I want the skull to look like. And I'm starting with the nose area, and I've heard everyone say lately just to draw whatever shape you like. But I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? So I'm drawing 2 points for the nose. Then I'm drawing my cheekbones and then the hollows of my cheeks. Going back to the nose, I'm going to color the very edges of my nostrils because I don't want the nose area to look too big. Now going in with a black eyeliner, I'm going to start shading in the dark regions. So I'm starting with the hollows of my cheeks, then jumping to my nose, and then doing the other side. After that, I'm setting that eyeliner in place with a black eyeshadow. And I'm apologizing now because I'm a little all over the place in this video. I just didn't really know where to start or which direction to go in, so please forgive me. So I'm starting to take an angled brush to define the edges of the black just to make everything look sharp. And this look also has a lot of shading, so that's just what I'm doing here, and you'll see me do this over and over again. I'm just using a regular plain gray eyeshadow and a black eyeshadow. You could use any one you want. Here I'm filling in the white areas and blending it in with my finger, and then also setting this with white eyeshadow. Time for the hardest part. The teeth fucked me up, man. I should have just colored my whole mouth with white first, but it still all worked out okay. So I'm just starting to follow my natural teeth, and then I decided to do 30 teeth total because I didn't really know how many to do, so I just guessed. Anyways, I drew a black line from the corners of my mouth to the hollows of my cheeks, and this is going to be the space in between the bottom and top teeth, just in case you didn't know. So now I'm filling in the actual teeth with white. And then coloring the rest of my face with white and blending it in and setting it as well. Going back to the teeth, I'm making little V shapes at the top of each black line I made earlier, and this is going to be the root of the tooth, so I didn't connect the black lines either. I left a white space in between the top. Now I'm going in and shading the inside of the V's that I just made. Once the shading's all done, I wanted to fill in the hollows more, so that's what I'm doing here. Then I'm creating these, I'm not really sure what they're called, but it just made the skull look more realistic. So I'm shading a little under where the white starts and then a little over and below the curves of my cheekbones and jawbone. Now I'm lining the top of the white with black and then shading a little more with black where I just shaded by my cheekbones and jawbone. With an NYC liquid liner, I'm just creating a few cracks in my jawline because it looked a little bare, so I'm just doing like little squiggles. I don't have all the clips, I'm not sure what happened to them, but with this NYX Crystal Glitter Liner, I put this in the white areas that are in between the areas I just shaded. Now I'm going back to finish my eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'm also adding black eyeliner in my tightline and waterline, and I'm going to smudge it out a little. Lastly, I'm going to coat my lashes with mascara and apply Ardell Demi Wispies. Oh yeah, and I wanted to add the same glitter to my eyes as well, just to have everything match, so I just put some in my inner corner. And that is it for this glamorous half skull Halloween tutorial. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe.